Hello everyone, my name is Krissy. Um, I was sleeved March the 19th. I know it's a little late because this is my first video, but I didn't know how to operate this thing. Um, so I must apologize again and let's continue on. Anyway, I live in Virginia. I was sleeved again March the 19th with Dr. Moases, really great physician. I am a healthcare professional and I really appreciated his honesty, the professionalism, and actually the procedure. I can say that my pain was actually manageable, but anyway, I'll get to that a little later on. I'm gonna just talk about because I'm gonna catch you guys up to the third week of how I was feeling. I kind of wrote a lot of things down in my journal. I do recommend you guys doing that. And let's get started. And also, you're going to see me look down quite a bit because I wrote things down to keep me on track because I hate whenever I'm not on track. So anyway, the first week was okay. I lost 10 pounds, which was crazy. I couldn't even believe how fast I was losing the weight. Between the first and second week, I was losing the weight. As far as the pain management, it was okay. It was very tolerable. I took pain medicine only at night. My sleeping habits were a little difficult. I couldn't lay down in bed. I actually had to sleep up. Dr. Moases actually gave us, it's called an on-cue pump. You wear it 24 hours, and what it is it releases lidocaine, or it's a type of lidocaine. It releases in your abdominal cavity, so it numbs the area. So my pain was very tolerable. I wore that for 2 weeks, actually. So sleeping in bed I had to sleep up just because I couldn't lay down. I had a lot of pillows, and nobody slept in the bed with me, if that helped out. Far as my protein shakes and stuff, I hated all of the protein shakes. It was very difficult for me to get it in, but I had number one supporters, my mom, my aunts. I have a whole family up here. My boyfriend, everybody, my dad. And so I was able to get in about 2 to 3 protein shakes a day. I was taking in about 48 ounces of fluid, including my protein shakes, along with water. And I wasn't eating very much. Only thing I could eat the first week was clear liquid. All the way up into the second week, actually. The second week, I'm sorry, I'm going too fast. The first week was a little difficult just because I had a lot of my family here and they were eating regular food. So I got to feel kind of bad when they were cooking. I could smell the breakfast because I'm from the South. We know how to eat. So the thing was, we would have breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and I could smell all the food. So I was really starting to miss the food because I couldn't eat anything. It was very frustrating. And one day I got so frustrated, I went upstairs and started writing, and I discovered that I felt like I was losing my best friend. It was the weirdest thing. I was like, I'm not even an emotional person like that, but I feel so bad that I cannot eat. But I got over that, through my writing and just saying this is what I chose to do this and going back to why I wanted to do this. I wanted to do it for health reasons. I was young. I'm only 30 years old, but I felt like down the road when I turned 40 or 50, I didn't have diabetes or hypertension, but I knew that was something that would come up. So I wanted to do something. I wanted to be more proactive. So now was the time. And I've tried to lose weight, but I was unable to. So this is something that I wanted to do. So I just reflected back to that and said, this is something that you wanted to do. You want to eat healthier. And that was a major reason why I didn't want the gastric, because you were restricted with so many things opposed to the sleeve. You're just, it's just a restriction, not with the food. So with it being a restriction, I just can't eat all that I used to eat. And that's what I love about this procedure. So week 1, that was my main thing. And the only thing I was doing was walking. Little walks here and there because I was very winded, very out of breath. So, and I live on the 3rd floor, so it took me, I was winded. I couldn't do a lot. So the second week I started walking. I was walking about a mile a day. Again, I never went by myself. My dad or my boyfriend actually walked with me. It was really nice. But the second week, I didn't have much of a weight loss. Which was okay with me because I felt like, I was transitioning in. I was trying to get used to it, trying to get into this habit of having surgery and not being able to eat anything. That was fine. The second week, I really didn't have any cravings for any food at all, no sweets. And I was a big sweet eater prior to the surgery. Sweets and bread, that was my number one thing. The second week, I was on full liquid diet. All I had was soup. No major issues with my second week. My pain, I basically was almost pain-free. my third week, I've decided to incorporate more exercise. So I started actually going to the gym because I hate walking. I have plantar fasciitis in my foot, my left foot. So walking actually became an issue, which walking has always been an issue. So I started going to the gym. I do 30 minutes of the elliptical, not a lot of resistance to it, just like on a number one level. And then I started riding a bike for about 15 to 20 minutes. I've been doing that between 4 to 5 days a week. And this is actually like my first week doing that. And it's been fine. No issues. I don't feel, any abdominal pain, to be quite honest, right now. My incisions on my abdomen have healed up beautifully. I don't have that on-cue pump that I was telling you that was releasing the lidoderm. I don't have that anymore. What else? And I almost want to say I feel great. Even though I haven't lost the weight that everyone else has been reporting, I just feel really good. I've lost 13 pounds. When have I lost 13 pounds in a month? Never. So I'm really excited about that. And, I've been getting out with my friends. All my girlfriends came up to see me. Last weekend they came and, we went out. It was like I was back to old Krissy. It was great. Just want to let you know I'm throwing a tea party, so I'm really excited about that. I'm doing everything. I have a lot more energy this week. Remember I told you I was living on the 3rd floor. I feel like I was talking to my mom while I was walking upstairs, and she was like, wow, you don't even sound as winded. Normally I'm like so out of breath it doesn't even make sense. But the 3rd week, again, I lost only 3 pounds. I said 13 pounds. Hey, I'm doing pretty good. Anyway, so wanted to tell you about what's actually, little changes. Now I'm on a full, more of like a puree mushy diet. So I've been eating like tuna, love tuna, but I've always loved tuna. And even when I'm out, because I'm so busy out, because I love shopping at Goodwill, consignment stores, love that. So I'm always on the go. So I always put like, I may have some yogurt in my bag, yogurt with no sugar because I'm still not on any sugar or bread. Just natural sugars, I should say. I may put an orange in there, and I've been eating the cheese string. That actually has been helping out too. So I've been trying to like eat more because the 3rd week, even though I only lost 3 pounds, I was a little concerned just because you hear other people. So I contacted a nutritionist, and she told me that I wasn't eating enough. Because actually, to be quite honest, the 2nd week, I couldn't take the protein shakes anymore, so I kind of stopped them. But I recently found a protein shake that was more tolerable, strawberry. So I'm trying to get my protein back in my water intake. And since then, that's when I lost the 3 pounds. So I just lost the 3 pounds maybe 2 or 3 days ago. So I think my protein shake and my water actually does contribute to it. And if you take that the way that your doctors recommend, you will lose weight at the rate that, is expected. So I call my nutritionist for that. I told you about the exercising, increasing my protein. I'm still doing soup. So when I go out, this is a typical day. I'll go out and, I have my breakfast, probably my protein shake. I may go exercise. After that, I come back. I may eat lunch. Lunch may consist of like some tuna salad, or I even ate cabbage one day. And then I may have another like string cheese in between, string cheese and maybe an orange. And then for dinner, I may have another protein shake, or I have another protein shake and then eat just a little something for dinner. But I try not to eat too late, like after 9. Where else? Oh, I have another issue. I have 2 issues this week that I've noticed. Constipation is one. And do not take fiber. If you're not taking enough water in, fiber is not going to be your best friend. It's actually going to cause you to be constipated. So I started taking Miralax. Miralax has worked somewhat. I don't take it every day because I don't like having runs or anything. I take it like every other day or every 3 days, depending on how smooth I am. And that actually has been helping. Hair loss. That's an issue. I noticed where I did have a little loss of hair. And as you can see, I do have a head full of hair. Not overly concerned. If it comes to it, I'll just cut all my hair off and call it a day. Look, I want to do this procedure. I wanted to lose weight. That's what time it is. All right, so I'm cutting it close. I need to go ahead and end this program. So I just wanted to thank you guys for watching my videos. If you have any comments, any recommendations, any stories that are familiar with mine or sound or relatable to mine, please inbox me. Let me know. And I'll report to you guys in a week or 2. I go to my post-op visit, my second post-op visit, April the 19th. So I'll let you guys know how that go. That'll be almost in a week. So I'll do another video then. All right, see you then. Deuces, which means peace.